Good morning, everybody. It is Friday the 29th. We're going to do my read of the week from the 27th. A little delayed. I was supposed to start at 9, but we had people working on my house. I didn't even know what was happening, so there's a lot of loud noise in the back, so I didn't want to ruin the sound or anything. So I figured wait it out and do it this way. Better. All right. So I had some good books, all great reads. I think there was only one that I really didn't consider for read of the week, but we'll show you what I got real quick again. Star Wars Bounty Hunters 9. Cool story. It's nice seeing Han Solo back in it. When they do these little flashbacks with Valance. Not my read of the week. Good read. Daredevil 5/25. I'm sorry. Second printing. Reread it. This was great, but it doesn't count. Hey, good morning, Perry. But I'm not gonna put this as read of the week. Great read. This was, I think, my second choice. Daredevil 26. The end of this is really cool. The rest of the story was kind of like leading up to this. It kind of dragged a little bit. But when you got to the end, you were like, damn, this is nuts. So definitely worth reading it if you haven't. Not read of the week. Cool reads. You guys know I love these things. Funny stories in there. This was close. The finale of Mega Man Fully Charged. I really liked this book. My only problem was like their fight scenes are just so fast. It's like a page. That's it. There's nothing more to it. So they could have like dragged it out a little bit, made it a little bit more serious, but they made it heartwarming and it was still good. Which leaves me to my read of the week. My read of the week was Future State Aquaman, actually. I really liked this a lot. Being an Aquaman fan definitely helped. It was between this, Mega Man, and Daredevil 26, really. But this might have been my final read last night, which definitely helped aid that. But this is the second time I've had a Future State book as a read of the week, and cereal of the week is coming out of a coffee mug. I got my frosted mini wheats again. Perry, I really liked it. I bought too many Future State books since they've been coming out. I really liked Nightwing and this the most. I'll go for Flash 2 and Wonder Woman 2. So, but yeah, so let me crack it open. So it's all set where Jackson, who's the son of Black Manta, is Aquaman, and then Arthur and Mira's daughter Annie he messes around and calls her Aqua Lass. She really is Aqua Woman. So it's really cool because as the story goes on, you kind of learn that Jackson is there to look after her. And it's cool to see them growing up because, like, even Jackson in this, like, when you're reading Aquaman, he was in so many of the recent Aquaman issues about his dad and his grandpa with the head of Black Manta and stuff. He, like, looks bigger here and stuff. So, yeah, I'm not against it. Oh, and I really like Justice League. I forgot that. I'm going for Justice League 2 also. Completely forgot. But like I said, like, it's just so much different seeing Jackson kind of grown up. That's page 1. So it starts off where Jackson is like running, and all of a sudden you see he's kind of caught talking to these sharks, and it was really weird. But then Annie comes in, and you see that they're by a shipwreck, and all of a sudden they realize that Annie, when she gets angry, it's weird. Like, she kind of doesn't control it well, but she can control the animals. She doesn't just communicate with the sea animals, she controls them. So Jackson is like, how long have you known? And she realizes she has known, and that it's dangerous and that it can harm them, the animals, everything going on. All of a sudden, the ocean changes colors on them. And they're like, why is everything changing? So Jackson tells her, dive down with me and let's see if we see anything familiar. And they don't. So that's when Jackson quickly picks up. He's like, you know what? I think what's going on is that we're on a different Earth now, or a different world. So they realize as time's going on that they keep going through all these different worlds through the ocean. So when they go down, the ocean changes colors, and it shows a lot of nice things, like some blues and everything, greens. There's some pinks. Let me see if I can find the page that they're talking about. Yeah, so this is the ocean going blue to green. But it's cool because as they're talking about it too, Annie kind of says to Jackson, like, hey, I don't need you. And Jackson says, I know you don't, but I'm just here just in case. And she's like, what, did my dad ask me to look after you? And he tells her, no, actually, Mira did. So that was kind of neat to see because they kind of mentioned their parents and everything, and how Arthur lost a major fight but they don't explain what it is yet. I'm wondering if book 2 will tell us that. So, all of a sudden, the page turns and it's like a flash forward. It seems like, because those are all flashbacks, and Jackson is in chains, and you're like, he's talking to this guy, and you're like, I don't know what's going on here, but he's clearly chained down. But he makes it seem like Annie is dead the way he's talking, and his head is down and everything. As that goes on, all of a sudden, like, he feels like a change in the tides. He mentions something along those lines. And let me show the chains. So this was one I should have showed. So this is all like the different worlds. You can see all those colors. That's how they're kind of like time traveling, or multiverse traveling, if you want to call it, universe traveling. So, like I said, all of a sudden they're being chased. That's what happens. They're being chased. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to write. They're being chased by this monster, and Annie mentions that they can't get caught, and all of a sudden she does, and Jackson goes down, and that's when he finds himself captured in chains, and he's talking to these people. Got my fingers here and everything. But like I said, all of a sudden he feels a change in the tides. And what I like about this is the end, not only the final artwork, but he makes a comment and he's like, it's gonna be okay. And all of a sudden the guy he's talking to is like, why do you have all of a sudden a change of heart? Like, why do you suddenly feel positive about this? And he goes, she survived. And they were like, what are you talking about? Because they don't understand that something was chasing them, and that's how he ended up there and became their prisoner. So all of a sudden he's stretching himself forward and he breaks the chains, and this leader of whatever they're talking to, and they don't call themselves savages, but they don't like have a name, it looks like. He breaks free and he starts fighting these little warriors of them, and he's like, she's on her way. And what he sees is all of a sudden there's like these bubbles in the ocean, and she's clearly sending him signs, and it says Aqua Woman lives. So I thought that was awesome. And like I said, I loved the final page of artwork. I loved all the artwork in this. This was Sam Pierre. Actually, I don't know who that is. But the final thing is he's going to go fight this little army, and it looks like he's going to be on his own just to get back to Aqua Woman. And it's really cool. He's got his 2 swords. And like I said, he just looks so sick. Like, it's so much better to see him older than to see him as like scrawny Jackson, the son of Black Manta. Now you have Jackson, who is Aquaman. I think it's great when he's fighting all of this army, it looks like. So, second book I think is going to be incredible. I'm very excited to see what happens with that. And yeah, so that's my read of the week. Like I said, it was close. Mega Man, if there was a little more action, I would have made that my read of the week. Daredevil, same thing. There wasn't like enough going on. Elektra was chasing some chick around because everybody was becoming nullified. And then at the end, something crazy happened. Because it's not my read of the week, I'm not going to spoil it. But it was an awesome read. So I definitely highly recommend Aquaman. Like I said, I'm a big Aquaman fan myself overall. I read the issues that come out all the time. Love the movie. So this is just one of my faves. So I liked this a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to like this so much, and sure as hell, there we are. So, read of the week. I hope everybody enjoyed their books this week. I did my Nick's pick video on Wednesday. It kind of shows the same thing. And I put a new video out on Instagram. It's only like 30 seconds showing my picks of the week and my picks of the week. And then I'll show a picture of my read of the week now. So that's how I think I'm going to continue to do it. And I should have content out Monday. I missed this Monday, which was upsetting, but I didn't have any ideas to come up with. So Monday I'll have some content for you all. And yeah, that's all I got. So hope everybody enjoys the weekend. Stay safe and enjoy your comics.